What up, y'all? This is Zircon, signing back into the Monster Inside. Now, we got ourselves an investigation. We got ourselves an interesting case. Apparently, this girl named Lily wanted the mistress of apparently a renowned and infamous man wants to figure out what happened to him. Because he decided to leave and not come back. So we're gonna go ahead and get on to this. So the next morning I was reeling from another bout of ghoulish nightmares. But I tried to hide my discomfort when I saw Lily was already sitting outside my office. Wow, she's already here. Okay, yeah, it is. But also we are investigated and apparently we have a special disease or something like that that helps us out with our cases. I don't know how that's gonna work out throughout this game, but we're gonna continue on. Once again, I love this music. She waited wordlessly as I unlocked the door. Oh man, there we go. She waited wordlessly as I unlocked the door and found another notice from the lawyer's office. I motioned for her to step inside, seemingly afraid of what I might say. She finally worked up the courage to ask. A notice? Alright, nobody likes him. Lily, so what did you find? Well, I've got some good news. Farnsworth might still be alive. Not sure about beasts, but something unnatural was at play. Might be right to worry about monsters. Found a spell's mark. Ooh, how do we go about this one? Because might be right to worry about monsters. Found a spell's mark. Here, we'll go with that one. Unnatural? How do you mean? A spell's mark. Rarely seen these days, but unmistakable. Oh, do we give her the information or not? Because, ooh. But if we tell her, she might be able to give us some form of information on what... No, we'll do it. What does that mean? What about Reggie? Do you know where he might be? Reggie? Found his footprints. Seems like he got out safely. There were signs he was at the scene and slipped away. Oh, wait, how would we even know they're Reggie's footprints in the first place? What the heck was that? That is a very good question. Oh, that's okay. I thought we would be able to save it. Well, What the? Uh-oh. That's not good. Give me a second, guys. Alright, we're back. That was stupid of me. But why did it go away? That was an interesting. That's interesting. I don't know why it went away. But okay, found his footprints. Seems like he got out safely. There were signs he was at the scene and slipped away. Like this one, like it would reassure her that. It would reassure her that he might be he might be okay and he might not have anything to do with it. But when his footprints were there, that goes to show that he might have had something to do with it. So we're gonna go with that. My tone was indifferent towards her as I turned and grabbed a bottle from my desk drawer. A dryness in my throat made it difficult to swallow my meds. But you don't know where he went? Do you think the news this morning is related? What news is that? Oh, we don't know, huh? Haven't you heard? No. Nope. Rough night followed by a rough morning. They found the police chief's wife dead down by the docks. They say it happened last night. Huh. Let me guess. Chief Amato is missing too? My face might have betrayed a hint of satisfaction as she confirmed my suspicions, but it faded quickly. Amato was a shit cop and a shit chief. Alright. He was half the reason I left the force, but now his wife was dead and I had more questions than I did the day before. The gears in my head started to spin, which wasn't helped by the splitting pain in my temples. I told Lily I needed time to work and she left slightly dejected, wanting more answers than I could provide. Okay. That's quite interesting. Alright. The night after the cops had cleared out the docks, I had slipped down to see what I could uncover concerning Mrs. Amato's untimely demise. Next chapter. Now, the cold air smelled strongly of salt and oil and... Could it be? That smell again, like someone had bottled pure arousal and used it as perfume. It hit me like a long-forgotten memory, but the sensual fumes soon gave way to a rush of adrenaline. I knew exactly what the scent reminded me of, and that scared me more than not knowing. I looked down at my hands shaking. The nightmares, the headaches. No, I was better now, reformed. What? I had to oh, gee, hand, stop. I had to focus, no jumping to conclusions, follow the evidence. Did we do something what we're not supposed to be doing? No jumping, follow the evidence. Investigate the scene. Red Phoenix cigarettes, same shitty brand I smoke every day. Everyone's got their vice. There, just there, the smallest piece of purple fabric, torn and caught in the splinter of a board. The police report didn't say anything about Mrs. Amato wearing purple, and it was certainly a quality that you wouldn't expect down here. Don't see too many high society types around flaunting royal purple threads. I pulled out of my own pack of reds and lit up. I could already feel another headache coming on, but looking out over the waves seemed to help me forget. Okay, so apparently there was a woman on scene. The cold helped me push down the uncomfortable thoughts that had been bubbling to the top of my brain. Something's going on, definitely. Next chapter. I honestly don't remember the walk back to the office. Apparently, I spent the night in my easy chair. The chair from the docks lingered on my clothes. The air from the docks lingered on my clothes. It was still dark out. No, I checked the clock. How long I had been out? Had I really slept through the entire next day? A newspaper was sitting under the door. As I stood to fetch it, I nearly fell over. A wave of nausea hit me like a ton of bricks. I steadied myself and regained my composure. Before I even picked up the paper, I could already read the headlines. So apparently this guy is actually the key figure of a bad rundown cop, a bad rundown investigator. Just drinking, smoking, always sick, and has a bad attitude. Alright. Breaking. Mayor missing. Wife found dead. That's not good. 2 cases is a coincidence. 3 is a pattern. The cops would come asking questions soon. They knew I had a history of antagonizing all the victims. I stumbled to my desk and slammed back 3 days worth of inhibitory pills. I couldn't take any chances. I had to investigate the scene to be sure. I threw on my jacket and went to the door. Lily caught me off guard on the other side. Oh, Jack! Where are you off to? I've been trying to reach you all day. I'm sorry, Lily, but I don't have time to talk. I have to go. I've just been busy. I'm off to Mrs. Venetti's crime scene. Alright, so do we give out all the information that we're attaining from this, or do we not? That is an interesting question. I suppose we'll do this. Okay, but we need to talk when you get back safe. Sure thing. Alright, she gave me a soft kiss on the cheek. I was like, what? What? Hold on. Why would she give me a soft kiss on the cheek? She gave me a soft kiss on the cheek as I rushed off. Part of me wanted to stay and tell her it would be okay, but it would be a lie. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm starting to not trust Lily anymore. I'm really starting to not trust her at all. Something's off. And I don't know what. I really don't know. The alley was located just behind the high-rise apartments where Mayor Venetti and his wife lived. And I could tell the police were spooked now. The crime scene was even sloppier than the last. They hadn't even bothered to submit the trash into evidence. Why wouldn't they at least look through the dumpster? It seemed untouched. No one wants to do the dirty work. Yeah, what the heck, guys? Come on. But I know how to find the good stuff. It really doesn't take long if you know what you're looking for. Lightweight bags usually means someone was dumping documents. If you were lucky, they didn't bother to shred them. Jackpot. Shell companies, shady stock trades, bribes. I knew Mayor Venetti was crooked, but this was unbelievable. And there was more. Letters between Mayor Venetti and Chief Amato talking about me. How they were trying to get me shut down. They didn't like me snooping around crime scenes all the time. Well, they weren't here to stop me snooping around this one. Venetti's car. If he's still alive, why wouldn't he have left in his... read carefully. Okay, Venetti's car. If he's still alive, why wouldn't he have left in his... Why wouldn't he? Or is it, what would he have left in his car? Well, there might have been a little bit of typo there. It didn't make any sense. I honestly wasn't too motivated to find him, but the stakes were too high, and my bet was edging towards the unthinkable. As I searched around for anything that might assuage my fears, I caught the scent again. It overwhelmed my other senses with undulating pleasure. It was intoxicating, a weapon used on the weak-willed, a weapon I knew all too well, though it had been many years since I had used it. Since you used it? Buddy, who are you? Was there another like me? Was I being framed? Why would you be framed? No one's coming to your door. It wasn't possible, was it? I was taking my inhibitors. I was reformed, but the nightmares, the headaches, the memory lapses. I couldn't even trust myself. I started walking back out the alley when something shiny caught my eye. A watch. Ooh, not just any watch though. My watch. How long had my wrist been bare? Surely I just dropped it when I first came down the alley. I checked the time just before I left the office. Hadn't I? Or had I used the wall clock? I couldn't be sure. I couldn't be sure of anything. So I ran. Oh boy, something's not right. Something's very not right. But we will find out in the next chapter, in the next episode, guys. That's all I have for today because I'm out of time. It's usually I'm out of time. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. And if you like this video, press that like button, like, comment, and as always, stay active, stay connected, guys. I'll see you on the next one. This is Ercon, signing out. Bye, y'all!